So one by one, we'll do all numericals which are important for your exam. So one of the very important thing what you should know here is the concept of debt market. So when we talk about debt market, in the case of debt market, I believe you know the meaning of debt. Debt is all about borrowing, where one person borrow money from the other person with an obligation that he or she will pay back the money in the future. Okay, so whoever is the borrower, the money what the borrower takes from the lender. Okay, so the word what we use for this is called price of debt instrument. This is called price of the debt instrument. It is the money what the borrower take from the lender. Okay, and the money what the borrower give back to the lender at on the maturity of the debt instrument. That money is called face value of the instrument. Okay, so whenever any debt instrument is issued in the market, they always give the face value. Okay, so on the basis of face value, the concept of interest is determined because the borrower is borrowing the money for a definite time period. So some form of debt instrument, no interest is given to the lender. Such kind of debt instruments are called zero coupon instruments. While if the interest is given, such kind of debt instruments are called coupon based instrument. So the coupon here is means interest. So the interest or the coupon what the borrower give to the lender, normally it is given in percentage. Some numerical they'll give you in number, like the question which came in the year 2021, this question number 4, the same question came in 2016 also. Okay, so here the coupon is given to you in number, 90 rupees is the coupon. Otherwise this coupon is normally given in percentage. So if this coupon is given in percentage, maybe 10%, 15% something, so always you have to remember that to find the value of the coupon, what we do, we just find the value of this coupon on the basis of face value. Whatever is the face value of the instrument, will calculate the coupon on that basis. Normally the face value of any debt instrument which is given in the problem, normally that is 1000 rupees. So in case, suppose if your coupon percentage is 15%, okay, suppose your coupon is 15%, so the value of coupon which the borrower will give to the lender on yearly basis, that will be 15% of 1000 rupees. So 15% of 1000 rupees means 150 rupees. So 150 rupees would be the interest what the borrower will give to the lender at the end of every year. Some debt instruments, the coupon or the interest is paid half yearly. In some debt instrument, it is paid annually. If nothing is given in the problem, you can take it annually. Okay, face value. What is the face value? Face value is the value what the borrower will give back to the lender. Once the instrument will get mature, then the money what the borrower will give back to the lender is face value. This kind of instrument what we are talking about here, these are mainly non-amortizing debt instruments. Here, whatever is I have borrowed from you, I'll give back to you on the maturity. In between, I'll give you the interest. I will not pay you principal. Okay. While if you talk about home loan, car loan, bike loan, all those kind of cases, there when we talk about interest, there when we are talking about interest, there you don't pay interest, there you pay EMI, equated monthly installment. And that EMI what we are talking about, in that EMI we always give interest plus a part of principal. We give a interest and the part of principal, so that on the maturity you will pay back whatever you have borrowed. Nothing would be pending there. So if in case I really don't want that any of you take loan, but if any of you would have taken loan, education loan, home loan, car loan, bike loan, any loan, if you any of you would have taken, okay, then in that case you would end up in paying EMI. That EMI what you pay, in that you pay interest plus a part of principal. Okay, so but in the case of financial instruments, whenever we are talking about, there we don't use the concept of EMI. Here we just use the concept of interest, and then on the maturity you pay the face value. So here this question which came, this this question which came in 2021, also it came in 2016 also, very important question on the debt instrument. So here what is given on the debt instrument, so what all is given in the problem, let me read those sentences. So here in the problem it is given that you need to determine the present value of bond. Present value of bond is nothing but you have to find the price of the bond. Present value of bond is nothing but you have to find the price of the bond, where the face value of the bond is 1,000 rupees. So the face value, so the face value is 1,000 rupees. So face value is 1,000 rupees. Face value is 1,000 rupees. Okay, the coupon is 90 rupees. Coupon is 90 rupees. Normally coupon will be given in percentage. Here they gave you directly. So it's well and good. It's given directly. So you can do it. Okay. Then maturity period is 10 year, means the life of this bond is 10 year. So N is 10 year here. Okay. And the yield till maturity is 10%. What is yield till maturity? I explain you. This is called yield till maturity. That is called, here is 10%. Yield till maturity is the discounting rate, guys. So the here, because everything what we study in finance, we follow time value of money. So because we follow time value of money, so in the concept of time value of money, so the coupon or the interest, like you can see here, you have 10 years. The life of this instrument is 10 year. Okay, so in this 10 year, what value you will get as a future value? What value you get? You will get 90 rupees till 10 years. You will get 90 rupees. Every year you will get 90 rupees till 10 year. Okay, and then on the 10th year, when the instrument will get mature, you will get your face value. Okay, so this you can understand, these are your future cash flow. So in order to determine the present value of this future cash flow, you need a discounting rate. That discounting rate here is 10%. That discounting rate here is 10%. So what you need to do to find the present value of the bond. Present value of bond, whenever if I want to determine the present value of bond, I want to determine the price of the bond. So you need to determine the present value of this 90 rupees. 90 divided by 1 plus 10% for year 1. Similarly, you have to do 90 divided by 1 plus 10% for year 2. Like this you will do for all the 10 years. Then on the 10th year, whatever the 90 rupees I'm getting, 90 divided by 1 plus 10% to the power 10. Plus you will get 1,000 rupees at the end of 10th year. So 90,000 divided by 1 plus 10% to the power 10. So the sum total of this is your price of the bond. The present value of the bond or the price of bond, this is the sum total of this. This you have to determine in this problem. This problem which came for the 5 marks, you have to determine this thing. Okay, so if you do this calculation one by one, you have calculator in exam. So you just need to follow this calculation one by one. Okay, so imagine if I perform my calculation in Excel. Okay, you can do the same thing in calculator. So here if I write here year, here if I write year, okay, just to perform the calculation faster, I can write year. My future cash flow is 90.
Sir, just a second. Can you show the question, sir?
1 minute. This is the question. Question number 4.
Okay. Because the question paper which I have is different and this one is different. So, okay, sir. Thank you. You can continue. You can continue, sir.
Okay. So this is your cash flow. Then your discounting rate here is called YTM. That is 10%. Your discounting rate is 10%. You just need to use calculator, and you need to find the present value of these cash flow. Just 90 divided by 1 plus 10% to the power 1. So you use calculator, you will get all these value. So this I am doing in Excel just to save time. So in exam, you can't do in Excel. So you can do this like this. So the sum total of this is the sum total of this. Okay, so this is your present value of coupon. If I just find, if I take the face value here, so on the 10th year, you'll get 1,000 rupees. So if I write here face value of present value of face value, for this again, this 1,000 rupees, I need to find 1 plus 10% to the power 10. This is the present value of the face value. So your price of the bond, if you want to know what is your price of the bond, nothing but your price of bond will be the sum of this.
Okay.
So you just need to do the sum of this. This is your price of the bond. So this calculation, if you do, you will get the 10 marks.
Okay.
So in here, you can do one by one calculation like this. One by one, you can do this calculation. You can find 90 divided by 1 plus 10%. So 90 by 1.1 is 81.8181. You can do like this. 90 divided by 1 plus 10% whole square is 90 by 1.21. So you will get the value called 74.38. Like this, one by one you have to do. And if you do add of them, you will get the price of the bond. That is 938.554. 938.554. This is the one way to do this. If you are good with maths and if you know the term called GP, geometric progression, so the same thing I can write in another formula, price of bond. Same thing I can write with the another formula by using the present value of NUT, coupon divided by YTM into 1 plus YTM, which is in percentage to the power n minus 1, divided by 1 plus YTM to the power n, plus face value divided by 1 plus YTM percentage to the power n. Direct formula. If you like direct formula, you can use this formula. Coupon is 90. YTM is 10%. 1 plus 10% to the power 10 minus 1 divided by 1 plus 10% to the power 10 plus 1,000 divided by 1 plus 10% to the power 10. So the price of bond 90 divided by 10% will be 900. This is 1.1 to the power 10 minus 1 divided by 1.1 to the power 10 plus 1,000 divided by 1.1 to the power 10. You solve this, you'll get the answer. 1.1 to the power 10. You do calculator, 1.1 to the power 10 is 2.59374. So if you do this, 900, 2.59374 minus 1 divided by 2.59374 plus 1,000 divided by 2.59374. So this is your price. So you solve this. Price of the bond 900 into 1.59374 divided by 2.59374 plus 1,000 divided by, you can do this calculation, 1,000 divided by this. So 1,000, use calculator. This is 385.5433. Then you can solve this. So then you can solve this 900 into this minus 1 divide by this. So if you solve this, you will get 553, 553.011, 553.011, 553 553.011. If you add this, if you add both of them, you will get the price of the bond, same like what we got. Both will be same only. Clear? You just add them, you will get the answer. So this is this question, like every time this comes in exam. So one question definitely for 5 marks will come from this, the price of the bond. So make sure that if it come for you, you should know this. So here the term what we use, is YTM. YTM means yield till maturity. Okay, so YTM means yield till maturity. It is the minimum return what you expect on the debt instrument. If you do investment in the debt instrument, whatever the coupon you receive from the debt instrument, if you reinvest that coupon along with the face value what you get on the maturity at some discounting rate, that minimum return what you get from that debt instrument is called YTM. So this question was asked in one year in Bangalore University. Okay, I think in 2018, I think in which year this question was asked? 1 minute. This question was asked in 2019, that they asked this, what is YTM? The YTM, when if I am asking you what is YTM is the minimum return what you expect on the debt instrument, where if you reinvest all the coupon what you are getting along with the face value at certain discounting rate. So the minimum return or the IRR, internal rate of return. Normally you studied the term IRR, NPV, net present value. So the minimum return what you expect you will get from the debt instrument, that is mainly called as YTM, yield till maturity. There's another term here is called current yield. Current yield only compute the present value. It don't take into consideration of all the future cash flows what you may get from the debt instrument if you hold that debt instrument till its maturity. So current yield don't take into consideration of future consideration. It just consider current yield, your present coupon what you're getting, divide by the price at which the bond is trading in the market.
Sir, I didn't understand. Can you please repeat?
So generally, no, yield means return. Whenever you use the term yield means return. Okay, so in debt instrument, we use two kinds of yield. Okay, here we use one yield is called current yield. Current yield mainly means the coupon. Coupon is fixed on the debt instrument. The coupon what you are receiving is fixed, but the price of the debt instrument is change depending upon what is happening in the market. Okay, what is happening with inflation and other economic behavior ultimately impact the demand and supply of the debt instrument in the market. The debt instruments are trading in the market. So because of that demand and supply, because of what is happening in the interest rate is inversely proportional to the price of the debt instrument. So government keep changing the interest rate in the market. Not government, Reserve Bank of India. They change repo rate, reverse repo rate. So because of their change of repo and reverse repo rate, the interest rate in the market changes. And because of when the interest rate in the market changes, the demand for these debt instrument changes. When the demand for these debt instrument changes, automatically the price of the debt instrument get impacted because of demand and supply. So here when I'm using the term current yield, current yield, nothing, it just consider the present. If I'm investing in this debt instrument, what is the current yield I'm getting? So what is the coupon I'm getting divided by the price? It's mainly the ROI. return on investment on your debt instrument. Okay, while when you say YTM, yield till maturity, when I'm using the word YTM means yield till maturity. So when I'm using the term YTM or yield till maturity, here it consider the present value also. Along with present value, it consider the future cash flows, what you get from the debt instrument in the form of cash flows, which is there in the form of coupon, plus the face value. If you just determine the present value of all of them, so, and at the end of the day, what I'm getting. So if you determine the present value of all of them at some discounting rate, that discounting rate is the yield till maturity. The word itself is telling the meaning. Yield till maturity. Yield is the return. So what is the minimum return you get from this debt instrument if you hold this debt instrument till it maturity? Clear this part?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So like every year, more or less, the question comes from this. The question which we discussed just now, this question came in 2016 also. This is 2016 also. It came in 2021 also. Okay. You can see the concept, the same question came in, similar to this question came in 2019 also. Only thing here in this question, we have to determine the YTM, yield till maturity. Here the price is given to you, 883.40. Here the price is given to you. You have to determine the YTM, yield till maturity of this bond. Read this question. How will you do? Think on that part. So if you noticed in this question, what is given here, the price is given 883.4. Okay, face value is 1000 rupees. Bond will give you 6% interest for 5 years. Okay, after which it will redeem at par. Redeem at par means at the face value it will get redeemed. These terms are given to you in exam. Par means your price is equal to face value. At premium, where your price become more than your face value. At discount, when your face value is more than the price. So remember these terms. So here they're asking you what is the bond rate of return, what is YTM. So they explained you, they expect you to know the meaning of the term YTM. At the same time, they want you to calculate YTM. Can I do this problem?
Yes, sir.
So if you see what is there in this problem, here they have given us the price. Price is 883.40. Then interest rate you have to find, means coupon rate they have given. Coupon rate is 6%. I told you that certain time they'll give you coupon in number, certain time they'll give you in percentage. Coupon is 6%. Face value is 1000 rupees. Face value is 1000 rupees. Okay, and they expect you to find YTM. So I told you the coupon is always calculated on face value. So if you find the 6% of 1000, your coupon will be 60 rupees. Okay, so and the life of this debt instrument is 5 years, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, 5 years. So N is 5 years. So guys, here you have to find the YTM. You have to find the yield till maturity. So as such, there is no direct formula to find the YTM, yield till maturity. The only way how you can find YTM is to use trial and error method. Same logic you studied in financial management when you are doing the calculation of IRR. So if you remember correctly, there is no direct formula to calculate IRR. Only way you can calculate IRR is to just assume I don't know what can be the YTM. I can assume. So let my YTM is equal to 10%. Okay, so I just assume my YTM as 10%. I don't know what is the correct YTM. There's no direct formula. Some shortcut formulas are there, which will not be applicable to get the marks. So let the YTM is 10%. So I'll find the price at this value. So if I take YTM 10%, what is my price? So the price formula I've given you. Price formula is coupon divide by YTM into 1 plus YTM to the power n minus 1 divide by 1 plus YTM to the power n. This formula I've given you plus face value divided by 1 plus YTM to the power n. So find the price, guys. Coupon is 60 rupees. YTM I assume as 10%. Then 1 plus 10% to the power 5 minus 1 divided by 1 plus 10% to the power 5 plus 1000 divided by 1 plus 10% to the power 5. So here I'll calculate my price. 60 divided by 10% is 600. 1 plus 10% will be 1.1. 1.1 to the power 5, if I'm not wrong, is 1.61. 1.1 to the power 5. 1.1 to the power 5. 1.1 to the power 5 is 1.61051 minus 1 divided by 1.61051 plus 1000 divided by 1.61051. So calculate this, guys. Okay, so you just do this calculation by yourself. Use calculator. 1000 divided by this. Okay, then 600. Then use calculator. 600 into this minus 1 divide by this. So you'll get 227.4472. So you calculate this. Your 227.4472 plus this is 620.9213. So if you calculate, guys, if you add them, this plus this, if you add them, you'll get 848.3685. So guys, if I'm taking YTM as 10%, I'm getting the price value. What I'm getting the price value 848.3685. Okay, this I'm getting. If I'm taking 10%, I don't know what is the correct YTM, that I don't know. But if I'm assuming YTM is 10%, I'm getting this value. What is your correct price, guys? If you notice what is your correct price, this is your correct price. Okay, so if you are taking 10%, you are getting 848.3685. You want 883.40. So you want to know at what R percentage you'll get this value. Okay, you have to understand, guys, that price is inversely proportional to YTM. I told you before only that the price is inversely proportional to interest rate. So if you increase the interest rate, the price will decrease. If you decrease the interest rate, the price will increase. Here you are getting 848. You want 883, means you want higher value. So if you want higher value, then you have to decrease the interest rate. Can you understand this?
Yes, sir.
So then I don't know at what value I'll get 883.4. So then I'll assume some value. I don't know. So let YTM is equal to 8%. So if my YTM is 8%, what is my price? So again, I'll calculate the price. Now you know the formula, so I'm not writing the formula again. Coupon is 60 divided by 8%. Coupon is 60. This is the formula I'm using here again. Coupon is 60 divided by 8%. 1 plus 8% to the power 5 minus 1 divided by 1 plus 8% to the power 5 plus face value is 1000 divided by 1 plus 8% to the power 5. So your price will be 60 divided by 0.08. This is 1.08 to the power 5 minus 1 divided by 1.08 to the power 5 plus 1000 divided by 1.08 to the power 5. So you can do this calculation by yourself. But let me first find what is 1.08 to the power 5? So you will get 1.469328. So what I can do this calculation. 60 divided by 0.08. Okay, this I'll multiply with this. I have not used equal sign. So 60 divided by 0.08 into 1.08 to the power 5 minus 1 divide by this same value m7, right? Yeah, m7. So this will give me 239. Okay, and then 1000 divided by this will give me this. So this plus this will give me 920.1458. So if I just calculate this, so this will give me, this is 239.5626. This is 239.5626 plus this is 1000 divided by 1.08 to the power 5. This is 680.5832. So the price what you will get, the price you are getting is 920.1458. So now you can understand, guys, if you are taking YTM as 10%, you are getting a price as 820 something, right? 848, 848.3685, 848.3685. While if you are taking as 8%, you are getting a price called how much? 920.1458. The actual what you want, actually I want is 883.4. Actually I want is 883.4. So now you can understand, you can easily understand the R value what you are looking for, guys. Your R is greater than 8%, but at the same time your R is less than 10%. You can easily understand, because when I'm taking 8%, I'm getting this. When I'm getting 10%, I'm getting this. Means R is somewhere between 8 to 10%. How to find that R? So required R percent, required your YTM. This is called interpolation. So apply this formula: lower interest rate plus higher interest rate minus lower interest rate, okay, into value at lower interest rate, value at lower YTM minus your required value. Required value is what? This 888 divide by value at lower interest rate minus the value at higher interest. This is the formula what you need to apply. This is called method of interpolation. So your required YTM, lower interest rate is 8% plus higher minus lower, 10 minus 8. Value at lower interest rate is 920.1458 minus required value 883.4 divide by value at lower interest rate 920.1.58 minus value at higher interest rate. Value at higher interest rate is 848.3685. If you calculate this, so this is 8% plus 2%. So you just calculate this 920, this 920 minus 883.4, right? Correct, no?
Yes.
883.4, that is 36.74. Then 920 minus what? Minus 848, no? 848.3685. Correct. So this is 36.7458 divide by 71.77727. You just need to solve this. So this, if you divide this by this, okay, and you multiply this with 2%, and then this you add with 8%. You'll get your correct answer is 9.023. So if you solve this, you'll get 8% plus this is 1.023, 1.023%. So your correct answer is 9.023884. This is your exact answer, the required white. This is the formula. So now in if you solve the same question again by taking 9%, no, you will get the exact answer. I knew the answer is 9%, but if I would have done assuming 9%, then I could not able to tell you this formula. Tomorrow you will not be that much lucky that you whatever the interest rate you'll consider, you'll get the answer at that. So you should know this formula. Ask me anyone have any doubt.